Righto, you lot. It's a little bit late in the evening now, but I've got loads of stuff to do. But I just this keeps itching me. I want to start up this engine on this truggy. I haven't got all the bits I need for it yet, but the other day I managed to find a gasket for the exhaust, which doesn't really fit, but I bodged it on anyway, and an exhaust spring to hold the exhaust on. So we're kind of there. We've got everything we need to fire it up, and I want to hear it run. I haven't got, well, I've got servos and I've got radio gear for it, but I haven't yet got, well, I have got, I could just bolt it, I could just put it in actually, to be fair, and just, yeah, but well, I want to hear it run, alright? Stop pressuring me. I'll get there, but I want to hear it run, and so do you. So let's get it all ready, and we'll put some nitro in it, and we'll fire it up, and whoa, I can't wait. I love it. I love hearing an engine run for the first time in my hands. Hearing a brand new engine run for the very first time ever is top point, yeah? But hearing any engine run, especially a used one, second-hand one, for the first time in my possession, hearing it for the first time, what does it sound like? How is it? That's the best thing ever. And this is a Reds, and I like Reds engines, so this should be good. My Gideon, I need to invest in a new tripod. It's all worn away and it sinks down. So if you start going whoop, we know why. Anyway, let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Get rid of them. We don't need them. Right, so this is the start box. We're going to stick this 3S in here. I don't think it's charged up very far, but hopefully we won't need to be too much. Right. We're going to stick a bit of nitro in it. We're going to run it on shoot. That's what I run my Novas on, and lovely fuel. I've got a bit of other stuff, but I think we'll run it on the shoot. I like a bit of shoot, so we'll what's in there? I don't know what's in there. Bit of stuff in there. I'll get rid of that, put that down there, put it in the washing machine or something, and I'll come back. Hold on. Right, bit of shoot. Whoop. I'm going to put loads in it because we're only going to run it here, and I might end up having to take the tank out. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. John, do we know? No, we don't. Right, okay. I told you we didn't know. That John knows everything. Absolutely everything. So if you ever want to know anything, all you got to do is ask John, because he knows everything. How? I don't know, because there's a famous saying, nobody knows everything, but I'm telling you now, Johnny boy, he knows everything. Don't ask me how he knows everything, but he's just got that way where he just knows everything. So let's put this in there. Nobody knows how long it was since this last ran. The person that I bought it from probably did tell me, but I didn't listen. I know that he said it's been in a lock-up container for several years, but he didn't say how many years, and I don't think he tried to run it after he got it back out of the container. So we're going to say this engine hasn't ran for years. Simple as that, because I don't know how many years it's been. Right, let me get, we're going to heat it up on the contrary to, oh, where the bloody hell's the battery gone for the heat gun now? I don't know. Yeah, hold on, I'm going to have to go and find the battery. It was down there, but it's gone. Hold on a minute. Hello? That's alright. I'm here. The battery that I was going to use has ended up, it's flat. I had it on a torch, and I was unblocking the sewer the other day, and I was using the torch, and I didn't charge it up since then, so that's flat. But I got this one. This is a good battery, but see, I've had a lot of trouble with these flag power ones and the other one. This, to be fair, this is probably the best flag power that I've had, but I had a lot of knockoff I went through a phase of getting everything knockoff, yeah. Don't get genuine, I always said. Get the pretend ones, yeah. Get the fake stuff, because you'll save money. But I quickly learned a lesson. Just buying the cheap fake stuff, you end up spending more money and wasting more time than if you was to buy the genuine real deal stuff, particularly with batteries. you might think to yourself, well, a real battery, yeah, of genuine brand is, let's just say 70 quid. But I can get a knockoff battery for 30 quid. And it's even got more amperage. But a lot of the time the quality isn't there. And they break sooner, they stop working sooner. And you mess around wasting time. And whereas if you get the genuine product, they tend to last a bit longer. More expensive at the beginning, the initial outlay. But you don't mess around wasting time. And you don't have to buy another one quickly, because they just last. Plus, you normally get a bit of a warranty. Anyway, not here to talk about batteries, are we? This is a knockoff Flag Power battery for Ryobi, and it appears to be quite good. So, well, I've had it for probably about, I've had this battery for about 4 years now, maybe a bit longer, and it's been through the wars. I even dropped it down the sewer once, and I had to fish it out again, and it's been wet, it's been covered in poo, and it still works. So this is a good one. Anyway, let's warm this engine up. When I got it, the head was off, so I put the head back on. I didn't do anything else. I've not done anything. I don't know anything else about this engine, not one little bit. So we'll give it a good old heat up, warm it up very, very well. Well, where's the throttle? There it is. No, that wasn't the engine, that was me. I'm just playing around. No, it weren't running yet. Bloody hell, what do you think I am? Oh, I need to get a glow starter. Where's the glow? Oh, it's over there. Right, we'll warm this up good and proper. And then we'll get the glow starter. I reckon this is going to go. This is going to go like a bloody bastard. This thing, this is going to be the fastest and the best running engine that anybody's ever seen in their entire life. I guarantee it. I can feel it in my bones. You watch. Even though the exhaust gasket is definitely going to leak because it doesn't fit, and the spring is, well, it's, you know what I mean. It's a bit loose. But we'll get there. We will get there. Some people say to me sometimes, warming the head up ain't going to do anything because the head is designed to get rid of the heat. But you need to realise that it also works the other way around, you lot, okay? If you put heat directly onto the head, it then dissipates it down into the block, yeah? If the heat origins at the bottom on the engine, it sucks it up and out as it's supposed to. But if you heat it up, it does go down. Not to mention, when you heat an engine, you also heat the block. Get it nice and hot. We want it to be roasting. I want to be able to cook roast potatoes on this engine. Right, that's nowhere near hot enough, but we're going to go for it anyway, because I don't want to stand there any longer doing that. Well, I could stand there a bit longer doing it if I really wanted to, but I've decided I don't want to. Right, got to do a little bit of primage. Prime for a good time, as the old paedophile used to say. David's Farm. Oh, I heard it. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard it. And it went in. Right, here we go. I've got the throttle in my hand, so I can control that. Here we go. You can tell that exhaust is leaking, that gasket, because it kept running after I put my finger over the exhaust. But anyway, that runs like an absolute dream. That is a beast of an engine. I don't think we're going to be able to get better than that. This is going to be a cracking contender when it comes to going around the track. I tell you that now. The old cage trucky's got a bit of a fight on its hand, I reckon, now. Blimey, what a serious, serious beast. Yeah, that's for sure. When I get them servos that are there, inside there, and that radio gear in there, and bolt that radio box down, this thing's going to be flying around like an absolute rocket, eating carrots for breakfast. Ah, well, the excitement with that. Anyway, I've actually got on order from Answer RC, one of the best RC shops that are out there in this country at the moment. I've got the proper gaskets for that engine, for the exhaust, and I've also got some springs as well coming. I might get them from one place. So I've got the exhaust springs, got two of them. Three actually, because it comes in a pack of 3. Why would you want a pack of 3 exhaust springs? I don't know. Most engines have 2. Maybe I've missed something and there is an engine that has 3. But anyway, I've got a pack of 3 exhaust springs, so I can put 2 of them on there. Or maybe I better put all 3. Can I have all 3? Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. And then we can actually go out and give this a test run. I wasn't going to run it until I can test drive it in the same video. But as I said, I was sitting in there. I had a few things to do. Loads of things to do, in fact. And you know how it is. You do stuff that you really should and need to be doing. Like I've got to go and make everybody's beds. I've washed all their bed sheets and stuff, and I've got to go and make the beds, really. I should go and do that, really. But then I thought to myself, I looked at the pile of bed sheets and I thought, I could go and make everyone's beds for them. Or I could go and start up that engine. And I said to myself, that's a better idea. I'm going to go and do that. So that's what I've done. And now I'm bloody pleased I did, because it runs like an absolute dream. Anyway, I'm going to stick a little bit of after on oil down it, because I want to look after that engine, because that engine runs like a dream. As I've said. Have I said that yet? I think I might have done. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Remember, be nice to everybody. I don't give an uncle's monkey of any bastard who is nasty or anything like that, okay? We only live once, alright? Don't waste your life being an idiot, yeah? Don't be nasty, yeah? Just be nice to everyone. If you've got nothing nice to say to somebody down the road, if old Albert down the road is being a bit of an idiot to you, just leave him alone, yeah? Let him do his own thing, yeah? If Margaret down the other end of the road is being a bit of a Karen, as they say these days, just leave her alone, alright? Don't waste your time on them, yeah? And be nice to as many people as possible, because niceness and kindness is getting rare these days. I'll see you later. All the best.